Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. The words of the boss. I'm Todd Newton, the tattooed traveler, and I'm bringing you down to the Jersey Shore for beaches, boardwalks, booze, betting. This, my friend, is AC. Here we go. Another beautiful sunrise in Atlantic City, the seaside gaming and resort capital of the East Coast, welcoming more than 27 million visitors every year. AC is just an hour from Philadelphia and only 2.5 hours from New York City. Here you will find all of your favorite casinos and resorts. Big name restaurants like Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen, Bally's, a familiar face on the boardwalk, not to mention great entertainment and, oh yeah, gambling. Lots and lots of gambling. The citizens of New Jersey voted to legalize gambling in 1977, and at that point there was only one other state where you could play slot machines like this. That, of course, was Nevada. This is the first slot machine ever to go into play here in AC. It's located in the lobby of the Resorts Casino, and you can see the number 1 etched on the side. This is history, friend. But when most people think Atlantic City, they think the internationally famous Boardwalk, which opened to the public in 1870. A lot of memories have been made here, and it is said to be the world's first and longest boardwalk. The boardwalk is well known for the Steel Pier, which is now basically just an arcade, a great place to get a funnel cake, but at one point was the hub for live entertainment. Sinatra played here, and of course, performances by the Diving Horses. For you DIYers out there, the boardwalk is constructed of Kumara wood, but I'd like to talk saltwater taffy. I mean, it's one of the main reasons you come to AC, right? It was invented here over 130 years ago, and each year, Garden State beachgoers consume more than 600,000 pounds of it. More than 70 flavors are available, and I tried my best to get to each one, but then the fudge caught my eye. One of the most iconic sites here on the Atlantic City Boardwalk is right behind me. This is Boardwalk Hall. It was built in 1929 and the site of countless Miss America pageants. They made history here on the boardwalk. But in addition to Miss America, the Rolling Stones, Elton John, and even the Beatles have performed right here. It was originally called Miss Atlantic City. Eventually came to be known as Miss America, and the first Miss America pageant was held here in 1921. 16-year-old Margaret Gorman from Washington, D.C. was the first to win the crown. The pageant was held here until 2006 when it moved to Las Vegas for a few years, but it returned to its roots in 2013. All right, what do you say? You starting to work up a little bit of an appetite? Me too. Let me take you a few blocks inland through the beautiful marina here to an institution in Atlantic City. This is White House Subs. It opened in 1946, and trust me when I tell you, everyone, and I do mean everyone, has eaten here. Guy Fieri, the cast of Saturday Night Live, Jerry Seinfeld, Anthony Bourdain, Jerry Lewis, Dean Martin. Here's the menu. They have everything, and you only need a half sandwich. If you order the full size, you'll be here till Christmas. We went with the turkey and provolone, the freshest ingredients. Look at that. But here's the kicker. This is my favorite thing about White House. Look at this. Frank Sinatra's towel from his last show in Atlantic City. Isn't that cool? All right, let's see. Boardwalk, check. Beaches, check. Betting, check. Now it's time for booze. And friend, I'm taking you to one of my top 3 favorite bars in the world. This is the Irish Pub, located at St. James Place and the Boardwalk. The Irish Pub is a former speakeasy, and the moment you walk through the doors, you're taken right back to that Prohibition era. Everyone from gangsters to politicians to movie stars to athletes, they've all held court here at the Irish Pub. And prior to COVID, The pub never locked its doors, ever. The owner, Kathy, was kind enough to give us a little sneak peek of the apartments upstairs above the pub. This place is straight out of Boardwalk Empire. It's like a museum in here, and you can rent one of these private rooms just to block off the beach from Memorial Day through Labor Day. Take my word for it. There just ain't no place on earth like the Irish pub at AC. Now, those of you that have been with us for a while, you know that in many of these videos, we wrap everything up with a nice tattoo. Come on. What else would you expect, right? So it's been a great time here in Atlantic City. And before I go in there to get inked, make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel. I always appreciate it. And we've got a lot of great destinations coming your way. Until we meet again, a little bit further down the road, travel safely, my friend.